Hi, it's Clark with Sereno Christie's. I'm here to give you the July results for Diablo Valley activity. The market dynamics for July are very similar and maybe even in some cases a little worse than what they've been over the last several months. Uh, in July of this year, we had 182 active listings. Last year in July, we had 621. That's a 70% decline in active listings. We sold 162 homes. That compares to 264 homes sold in July of last year, a 39% decrease. These two factors are operating to push home values up. In July of this year, the median sold price of a home was slightly under $1.9 million. This compares to July of last year, median sold price slightly over $1.5 million. That represents a 20% increase in home values as measured by the median sold price. That's in 1 year. That's amazing. And as a matter of fact, it's 4.9% over the peak of the market that we achieved in May of 2022. Now, the reason that we're in this situation, it's pretty simple. For far too long, our monetary policy, directed through the Federal Reserve, has been to have a very liberal loan policy. Many banks were able to borrow from the Federal Reserve at less than 1%, and they could loan those funds out and make a profit at 2%. This has gone on too long, but when we entered the pandemic, many economists said that the economy was really going to cool down. And so the Federal Reserve decided that they would continue with their very liberal loan terms. And in addition to that, they were buying mortgage-backed securities that put more money back into the mortgage market. Now, this was a bonanza because for home buyers, this made home buying a more affordable proposition if they were financing a loan. And for home sellers, the effect was even more profound as we look at it now, because millions of homeowners were able to refinance their existing loan to be able to take advantage of the very low loan rates. So now these sellers or homeowners with a loan rate of 3%, approximately, some a little lower, some a little higher, are reluctant to engage in home buying activity by selling their additional home with only a 3% mortgage and having to finance the purchase of a new home at 6 to 7%. So there's really no motivation at this point, financially anyway, for homeowners to list their home. Then on top of that, with the pandemic, many economists thought that basically the economy was going to really cool down. So the government came out with significant amounts of relief for beleaguered citizens. And what has happened is that created the situation that we are in today with very high inflation. And inflation increases the cost of borrowing. It increases the cost for everyone. It has taken some homeowners, obviously, off the market because it's no longer affordable for them. But more than anything else, it has hurt us in terms of not giving homeowners the motivation to sell their existing home and buy another home. Now, it is encouraging that recent Federal Reserve activity has brought down inflation by significantly raising the cost of borrowing. And we now see where inflation was increasing back last year. Even there was a month inflation increase at a 9% rate. We are now seeing inflation increasing at about a 3.2% rate. And that is encouraging because in bringing inflation down will remove the volatility in the mortgage loan market. And when that happens, if we can get close to the Federal Reserve's 2% benchmark on monthly inflationary increase, we can see mortgage interest rates drop down below 5%, even 4%, and hopefully we can see that happen in the near future. Based on the current job report, where only 187 jobs were created, we're seeing basically that is offering more confidence that we are going to be going into a soft landing. And that should have the desired effect. The problem is we know that because buying a home is very interest rate sensitive, that dropping that mortgage rate to a lower rate is going to encourage more buyers to come back in the market. But what remains to be seen is there is no current empirical evidence that the impact of lower mortgage rates is going to give homeowners motivation to buy another home and list their home for sale. So it is probably going to take a little while longer to measure what's happening with the Fed's activity to bring inflation down. But if the current situation does go forward and we see more improvement in bringing inflation down, we could get to that situation, I think, sometime in the first part of next year at the earliest. Now, homes are selling, and we do have buyers in the market. So we see now multiple offers. We see home values going up. It's an ideal environment for homeowners to be thinking of selling their home. So I know what it takes to sell a home. Recently, I listed a home. We got 8 offers, and it went $300,000 over the list price. And it can happen. And what it takes, basically, is understanding the pricing policy. You cannot overprice your home as a seller, understanding that you need to make sure that your home is presented well. If you priced it well and you presented it well, it will sell. Homes that are coming on the market today, if they are priced well and presented well, they are selling within a week and with multiple offers. So our market, the fundamentals are good. We need to make sure that the Federal Reserve is successful in bringing down inflation, and that will start the ball rolling. I'm here to support you, to work with you, to guide you, and you can achieve your real estate dream. I always do tell my clients that with California real estate, if you feel that you can have a 5-year confidence in owning your home, the appreciation that you're going to experience will be a thing that brings more wealth to the family, and it certainly is an opportunity to do that now. If you want to chat, give me a call. Love to hear from you. Thank you.